96.3 Real Country. It's Bryan Allen. So looking forward to Sunday night. It's the start of the Nashville Nights concert series. It's all going down at the Valley Vista Performing Arts Center. 7 o'clock, it's Marty Haggard, it's David Frizzell, and Lacy J. Dalton, who is with me right now. How are you doing?
Brian, I couldn't be better. I'm back home in Reno. I live in the mountains up above Reno, Nevada. Marty and David and I have been all over the country. We were up in Montana. We were in Roundup, Montana. Then we were in Livingston, Montana. And then we went way up to Red Deer, Alberta, about a 12-and-a-half-hour trip, and did a couple of nights up there at Ivan Dane's home ranch, Rodeo Ranch. And then we came back. We headed back for Reno because this weekend is a big weekend for all of us. We are all playing along with Jimmy Fortune for a wild horse benefit. We have the largest number of wild horses in the West here in Nevada, and they're in terrible trouble. Our federal and state governments want to round them all up and, euthanize them and sterilize them, and we're not going to have any left.
Yeah.
And so we're fighting very, very, very hard to establish generous sanctuaries where folks can come and see real horses in the real West the way they really are. And so David and Marty and Rex Allen Jr. and Jimmy Fortune are coming out here to join me first on a trail ride. We're going on a celebrity trail ride with a barbecue and a concert after. And then we're having a huge expo with about 65 or 70 vendors and horse expositions all day long, and little baby orphan horses will be there that you can adopt, whose mothers and whose parents have gone to slaughter. These horses have been rescued, and they're small babies. They take the 6-month-old babies, and they do slaughter those horses, and they use them for sushi in Japan and Korea and in China.
Oh, that's awful.
It's just, and this is our Western heritage ending up on somebody's dinner plate. I don't know about you, but that doesn't work for me.
Right.
So I have a foundation. My foundation is called the Let 'Em Run Foundation, and we are with the Western States Wild Horse and Burro Expo and the Five Clover Ranch putting on this huge concert.
Yeah, it's such a good thing you're doing. And I was going to ask you, I know you had mentioned the foundation, the Let 'Em Run Foundation. How long ago did you start that up, and kind of what made you take an interest in saving the wild horses? Was it just kind of, just something you've always wanted to get involved with?
Well, Brian, I've always loved horses, and I've worked in all the casinos here in Reno for many, many years. I worked for Harrah's for about 20 years and the Nugget for about 10 years. And when I came out here, I fell in love with the wild horses. So in 2003, a few years after I moved here, we formed the Let 'Em Run Foundation. And that was to preserve and protect our wild horses so that we would have some of them left for our children and their children's children forever in this country. The international corporations that kind of run the world want all of the horses gone off the Western Plains as soon as possible.
Right. And it's such a good thing to be involved with. And I know, you're really, this is something that's really important to you. And it's just a great thing you're doing. So I was just going to ask you, so I know that David Frizzell, that you've been kind of doing shows with him, but you've worked with Marty too, right, before?
We actually did a big television special with David called Frizzell and Friends Roundup, where we all went on a cattle drive together, and then we did an acoustic concert around the campfire.
Oh, that sounds like
after
fun.
the cattle drive. Oh, it was so fun, and we got to know each other really well, and we realized we really like each other. But we taped that, and there was a special made for RFD TV, and it's still, I guess, showing from time to time on RFD TV. It's called the David Frizzell and Friends Roundup.
That is fantastic, and it's so cool that you all get along, and that they signed on like without even hesitating, without even thinking about it. Well, now I know you've been in Arizona before. You're no stranger to Arizona. What do you like to do when you're here? When you're in Phoenix, what do you like to do?
Oh, I love it there. Do you know one of my favorite things? We used to come and stay in Scottsdale and stay at the Scottsdale Princess, and we would go out and just drive around in the desert. At that time, I was married, and my husband had a Mustang convertible.
Uh-huh.
And to drive around with Carlos Nakai playing on the stereo in the Mustang with
right.
the top down, and we love Arizona. There's something so magical about Arizona. I love visiting, and I'm really looking forward to coming down and the Valley View Performing Arts Center with my friends. It's going to be a great show. You're going to have a good time. We have a good time working together.
Yeah, and you have so many
so
fans here in Arizona, and we cannot wait until Sunday night. We really want to see. Are we gonna? Let's talk about the show coming up here. Are we gonna hear some of the Lacy J hits? You know, Taking It Easy and 16th Avenue, and
I'll probably do a medley of some of the hits so that we can hit most of the high spots for people.
right.
But we'll be doing, and then I'll do probably one of the newer things that I've written. So that's what we'll do.
It sounds like a plan.
I think we're going to have a great time.
Well, I tell you what, there are so many people here that cannot wait to see you again. It's been too long, and it's going to be a good show. It all starts Sunday night, the Nashville Nights Concert Series, free concert. Marty Haggard, David Frizzell, and of course Lacy J. Dalton. And with the shows that you guys are doing as well, we cannot wait to see you.
Brian, I'm so excited to come, and I'm really looking forward to being in Phoenix. God bless you, and to all your folks out there, thanks so much for the support for bringing us back to Phoenix.
You are so welcome, Lacy. Thank you so much.